This month's TV47 Star Student of the Month from Stemley Road Elementary School.
Good morning to Danielle Rollins. And Danielle, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for being with us today. Danielle is 11 years old, a fifth grader at Stemley Road Elementary School. And when I began to read some of the information that's provided to us about Danielle, I mean, it's mind-boggling that an 11-year-old that's in the fifth grade at any school can put together such a bio. And Danielle, first of all, thank you for coming today, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have been in 3 competitions. The third competition is going to be this year in April and May.
What kind of competitions?
Regional and state competitions. It's just for 2017.
Mm-hmm.
For computer programming.
Now, you won second place in the ACTE Technology Fair in Computer Programming, and that was at JSU, right?
Yes.
Okay. And second place in the State Technology Fair in Computer Programming projects. When did you start in computers, and what got you interested in that?
My gifted teacher, last year when I went to DeArmonville, my teacher inspired me to start coding, and then I went to many different websites and started practicing, and that's what really inspired me.
Did it come easy to you?
No.
No? So you had to work at it?
Yes, I started with JavaScript, but then I found out that it was too hard. Then I moved on to Scratch, which was way easier, which is when I made my first game, Penguin Worm, which won second place in both of those competitions.
Wow, that is fantastic. And you enjoy drawing and writing new game programs. What's that about?
When I draw, usually I come up with new skill, but really I like to draw eyes because it's the easiest and I can draw it the most realistic. And when I come up with new games, I had to set up the code, which is the hardest part. Then I had to make all the sprites, and then I have to post it online so I can get many views, in which one game I got around 30,000 views.
Wow. That's amazing. Now, you're going to be on, you're going to do an interview tonight on Skype, right?
Right.
And who is that with, and what's that about?
With a woman named Grace. If I pass this interview, I'm going to be posted on the Tinker blog. Good
gracious. You mentioned the game that had 29,000 likes. What's it like to put together a program like that?
It's really frustrating because most game ideas you can see with other players that are also coding, and my Penguin Worm game was actually based off of a YouTube video, and I gave credit to them when I remade it.
You know, I've done a lot of interviews with a lot of children, a lot of older teenagers, but this one with Danielle Rollins is quite interesting. You told me about a roller coaster.
Yes.
That you guys built.
All right, so I was joined by 2 girls and two boys, and we ran a competition, and it was 30 minutes long. We had to make a roller coaster out of construction paper, and we.
So you had 30 minutes to do it?
Yes.
Ooh.
And when we were finished, it was tested, and our longest time was 14 seconds.
Oh, that is close.
But we didn't win the competition. But the best thing about going to the competition was participating in it.
did you practice that before y'all did it, or?
Yes, we had to practice physics.
Goodness. So how tall was the roller coaster?
Around 3 feet tall.
Wow. You know how much paper it took?
No.
I just figured you knew that too. Danielle is plans to participate this year in the technology fair. You must be really drawn to technology.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about the school a little bit. What's so special about Stemley Road Elementary?
What's special to me is learning it, especially when my math and reading teacher, Miss Curry and Miss Lane, that they mostly inspire me.
Okay. Is your mom with you this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Talk a little bit about your family.
My family is a very interesting family. My family is 1/3 American, 1/3 German, and 1/3 Venezuelan.
You got any brothers or sisters?
Yes, my little sister Gabby.
Okay. Now I see the trophy, and what's this other you got right here?
My iPad.
Okay. Now what do you do with that? Everything?
This is where I make all my games and do all my work at school.
So that's it.
Yes.
So you keep that close at hand?
Yes.
Do you have a lot of stuff stored in it?
Yes.
Okay. Danielle Rollins is our Star Student Month. Danielle is 11 years old. She is a 5th grader at Stemley Road Elementary School, and she certainly is involved in technology and programming projects, and she is doing very, very well. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a game developer.
I got a feeling you'll do very well at it. And are there, very quickly, is there particular games that you like to focus on to put together?
Once I actually tried to put up a Undertale fight, in which Undertale is an indie game that hit the storm last year, and it didn't really turn out well. So I decided to scrap it for later.
Okay.
And I decided to practice coding it a little bit more until I had enough experience to make that game.
Danielle Rollins, 11-year-old 5th grader at Stemley Road Elementary School. Danielle, thank you for coming this morning, and congratulations on all the honors and continued success to you in the future.
Thank you.
We've got more Daybreak just ahead. Danielle Rollins, our Star Student of the Month here on WOIL.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.